telling you, hey, we get in the power, but you gotta wait, man. The Lord gonna do all that, man.
Like the 2/3, they trying to go out here and protest. And,
Jam Master Jay, they carried his Cobo, man.
No, it was the NFA, not fucking around coalition. Okay.
It ain't got nothing on it. Ain't killed nobody. Ain't got no stripes on their eyes. Nothing on their jacket, man.
It's theoretical.
Yeah.
You in your mind, you'll theoretically one up an Edomite in gun battle. You're not going toe to toe with Edomite in gun battle, man. Yeah. Know your strength, man.
Yeah, he ain't holding court like that.
A wise man knows his limitations.
Yep. That's what they used to call it, and right before it come out of the periodic times, they called it holding court, man. So when you go right there, go right here, we gonna see who quick with the draw, man. Jake ain't holding court like that, man.
We was talking about, even if you look at from maybe 20 years ago, you couldn't go in the gun store and buy 100-round drums, extended clips. So if they giving you this now, what you think they got?
Hey, the NRA, you got black ass niggas like Car Noir. That's a lawyer from Dallas. He's a black NRA guy, and several other niggas, man. The NRA was established way back then. They didn't want niggas with guns, man. They established law where they didn't want niggas with guns, man. And all of a sudden, like the brother said, you Jake, you
go get a gun now.
You go get a gun. Or what we say, a firearm.
It's your right.
Yeah, it's your right, man. You don't have rights in here, man. As soon as we use that motherfucker, we going up the river for what? NASCAR numbers, street numbers, man.
25 and up.
Yeah, we getting 120 years, man. You know?
I got something.
This Romans 8:6.
Yep.
For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace.
Man, this speaks for itself. That's not even a hard breakdown, man. To think like a nigga is death, man. To go off your instincts is death. Carnally minded in this context means if we go and get guns against our enemy, that's death. This man is called the sword in the Bible.
The hammer of the earth.
The hammer of the earth. You're not going toe to toe with a man that's called the hammer of the earth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Deliver us from the wicked, which is thy sword.
That's right.
You're the sword of God, so to speak.
Yeah.
You're not going against that man. If like Andre 3000 said that in the rap song. Like, y'all talking about guns, he gave us guns. What you think he got?
What he say? These niggas ran and raving about gats. These niggas gave with them gats. He got some shit that blow out our back from where they stay at.
Yeah. And it was.
And you're right. Every name this nigga got, he got the perdition of men. It's all about destruction.
Abomination of desolation.
God
damn. It's a long list.
He's called the vessel of wrath. You're not going against that.
Bring it on, Doc.
The one in Romans 13 said he's the harbinger of death. He would not bear the sword in vain. Come on, man.
Hey, he will not bear that sword in vain, man. And that mean he gonna use that thing, man. You got something, bro?
He gonna use that.
Some
more to that?
Yes,
okay, go ahead, bro. I got you, bro.
Romans 8:7. Because the carnal mind is enmity against Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, for it is not subject to the law of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai.
Yep.
Neither indeed can be.
So that's telling you you're not supposed to be using the sword that the Lord gave to the wicked to try to fight against it.
That's right, bro.
That sword was used to ultimately correct us. So how you gonna take the belt from the parent and say, I'm gonna whoop your ass with it?
And then on the flip side, that means you're not spiritual going back. Carnal mind is enmity with the Most High. You don't see it through the spirit. The thing that separates us from any black conscious movement is that we know why we're here.
That's right.
We know who Esau is according to the Bible.
That's right, brother.
So we understand that you can't resist the powers that be.
We know our roles.
We know our roles, man. Is there more to that, bro?
Yeah, no, that was it.
That was it. Okay.
Another got one. Then I got one out there.
Spirit keep changing. That's good. Isaiah chapter 52, verse 1. Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion.
Put on thy strength, man. And the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Most High. The law, studies, and commandments of the Most High, man. That's our strength, man. Esau has his strength. We have our strength, man.
So it's our blessing.
It's our blessing.
Put on thy strength, O Zion. Put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem.
Yup.
The holy city.
And our garments is what covered us. Is our identity. So that's a part of our heritage as Israelites, man. Not a wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that come along with the heritage of us being Israelites, man. Knowing the name of the Most High, man. No more calling ourselves African Americans, Negroes, niggas, blacks. None of that, man. All right.
And 54 and 17. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper.
And you just gotta have faith, man.
Yeah.
Esau coming at us, man. But you gotta trust the scriptures. No weapon that is formed against us shall prosper, man.
That's right.
All right?
And every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment, thou shalt condemn.
Ain't no weapon. Esau's a weapon. So when Esau rises up against us, he won't prosper, man.
Come.
You know?
Come.
This is the heritage of the servants of Yahweh.
Yep, this is our heritage. That's part of our blessing. That's the hopefully elect. All right?
That's the point.
All right, go ahead.
All right. This is Psalms chapter 10. And I'm going to start at 12. It says, Arise, O Yahweh, O power, lift up thy hand, forget not the humble. Is the point. Verse 13. Wherefore doth the wicked condemn the Most High?
Yep.
Right? He have said in his heart, thou would not require it.
Yep. Going back to what? Ecclesiastes 8 and 11? No, well, not 8, yeah, like, because there have...
I got you. I know because judgment against an evil sentence is not executed speedily.
Yep.
The hearts of the wicked are setting them to do evil.
Yep, so Esau kept stealing out the cookie jar, and he kept looking up and saying, ain't nothing happened.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then I guess he said, man, nobody must own the house no more. I mean, I guess I'm good. So he went into the refrigerator, he enslaved all the servants in the house. All right? It's the same, man. Injustice plus time does not equal justice.
That's right.
Esau got Jake thinking, man, that was a long time ago. Things have changed. The Most High required what you did back in 1619.
That's right, sir.
Any date in history of Esau was a wicked date. You can look it up and a whole bunch of Jakes died. Ever since Esau, and I don't mean Jakes is the so-called Negroes, so-called Native Americans, so-called Hispanics, man. Any date Esau came into power, a whole bunch of Israelites probably died, man. All right.
Verse 14.
I got you, bro.
Thou hast seen it, for thou beholdest mischief and spite,
Yep.
to requite it with thy hand.
Yep.
The poor,
Yep.
it says, Salakia, the poor committeth himself unto thee.
Yep.
Thou art the helper of the fatherless.
Yep. Yep. So,
Okay.
yep. And it's
This-
Israel. We're the fatherless. All right?
Last part. It says, break thou the arm of the wicked, which the brother been speaking on for the past 15, 20 motherfucking minutes. Right?
His power.
It says, break thou the arm of the wicked and the evil man.
Hey, how is he going to break the arm of the wicked man? The Most High has his arm. He has a military, man. And it's going to break down the arm of Esau at 2nd Ezra 13th chapter. All right?
Last part. Seek out his wickedness till thou find none.
Yep. Yep. Hey, going back to 2nd Thessalonians, till that wicked man be revealed. Seek out his wickedness. Go ahead, Tazama.
This is going back about
Slack, bro. You got a point. All right.
this kind of going back a point, but this is talking about the wisdom that the Lord gave us. You know, this is our power. Deuteronomy 4 and verse 5 and 6. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord Yahweh my power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whether ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this is a great nation, is wise and understanding people.
Because that's how the Most High civilized us, man. And then that's the part of the breath of life. The law, statutes, and commandments, that's the breath of life, man. And the reason why that's all we need, because when that's following the law, statutes, and commandments is showing obedience to the Most High. When you show obedience to the Most High, He's going to bless you with everything else, man.
That's right.
He's going to bless you with everything else that'll make you a so-called world power, man. But first you have to show obedience, man. All right?
Once you got that understanding of the Lord's judgment, it shows, it glow. It's like a glow.
Yep.
Just a point earlier where Elder Kazak was saying about a human, right? The hue means color. So anytime you have life, you're full of color. You ever seen a dead man? When you look at it, you observe a grave, a man laying in a casket, he don't have any color. Your life, when your spirit leaves, you just pale. Esau born that way.
Right.
So you know he the man of sin, he the man of death, man.
Death has no light.
Death has no life.
He's the Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
Like what did Miriam say when she lost her color? Lay not this sin upon us, like, you know.
Yep. Then it said, yes, you became leprous.
She became as one that was dead.
Yeah.
Woo. It literally said she was leprous as snow.
White as snow.
Showing you that it was a different standard of beauty back then. It was a different paradigm. So having melanin was normal, but in this world, having melanin is perceived as a curse. But in the ancient world, before Esau came into power, everybody knew that a human
Had color.
had color, man. Different variations of melanin or brown. But so.
Another thing I want to bring out, even when you watch National Geographic, it breaks down to you and tell you that from all the vegetables, the darker it is, the better. All the animals have color, man. They have vibrant, different colors of, the tigers have orange and stripes. And,
From zebras to gazelles.
Where they can camouflage themselves. All those animals like the white alligators and the white tigers, they can't survive in the wild because the natural animals that have more testosterone and are bigger going to kill them. They're the eyeballs, man.
The eyes, the darker the manes. Break it down.
Hey, Esau had me thinking that's like a special motherfucker right there.
Well, he's special, right?
That white
tiger,
that's a special.
You remind me of myself.
Hey,
I can identify with that.
that'd be the weakest one. Even them, them pythons, what do they call it? An albino python. That's the one with no melanin. Like you go into the lions. The lions with the higher the testosterone, the more melanin they had in their beard, man. All right. So even go ahead, bro.
One thing, because those animals are able to hide in the bushes in the wild. Even like us, we're more susceptible to hiding in the bushes because of our melanin. But when you put a so-called white man in that tree right there, it's easy to spot him. What the fuck he doing up there? Why is he hiding over there? He's the
Esau up to.
Yeah. You learn that shit in like military. That's why Esau do what? He put the camouflage all in the face, make the shadows and shit, man.
Make yourself darker.
Yeah. But we are cursed though. According to the Mormons, we ain't shit. We're cursed, man. We're having dark melon skin. Well, you got it.
So you watch Animal Planet, you watch Planet Earth and Our Planet. You like, man, these animals are too diverse. The Most High's far out with how he decked out the earth, but he's gonna leave himself without melanin.
Right.
He got all these creatures outgoing colors, man, but he left himself without melanin. All right, y'all can know you holding something, bro?
Yeah, I had one. This Sirach 19:19. It says, "The knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the doctrine of life, and they that do the things that please Him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality."
And that's the tree of life.
Right.
All right, hey, but we gonna have, this is the knowledge. This is gonna be embedded in us soon, man. But this is the key to the connection of the Most High, man. All right. Brother, you said you had something?
Come back you up on
I got you, bro.
how the Most High looks.
Yep.
Revelation 4:3, and he that sat was to look upon like a jasper and a sardine stone, and there was a rainbow round about the throne, in sight like unto an emerald.
Hey, first of all, does that fit Esau?
No.
And if you look at and notice that he's being compared to different stones, right? Now, if you look at brothers complexion, they look like different stones. Like even during the time of the Moors, when they had the statues of the Moors.
That song is right here, Elder.
Hey,
bag you up. Just to bag the elder up. Look at his skin color. Put your skin to it. And look at Sardi's. Same color.
That's right. That's right.
Same complexion.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
Yep. So hey, but what's I gonna say? We are the gemstones of the Most High. Like if you go to the time of Israelites was called Moors, those statues look like stones. They look like bronze statues. But it was really this Jake. All right. Why do you think Esau put so much propaganda into demonizing how you look?
I got a cold one.
Okay, go ahead, bro. Let those scriptures fly. Let those scriptures fly.
It's Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 15, verse 4. For neither did the mischievous invention of men deceive us, nor an image spotted with diverse colors, the painter's fruitless labor.
Yep.
The sight whereof enticeth fools to lust after it.
Oh, he white.
Yep.
White is better.
Yep.
That entices fools, man. You have no knowledge of what the Most High is really dealing with when you deal with melanin and color. Vibrant colors and stuff. The Most High even compared this nation of people as a speckled bird, man.
Yep. And if you have to, read that from the top again, Babakasha.
Wisdom of Solomon 15 and verse 4. For neither did the mischievous invention of men deceive us.
And the mischievous invention of men. The doctrine of so-called white supremacy.
That's right, you got it.
That's the mischievous invention of men. So ever since Esau came into power, everything has reversed. Now not having melanin is superior. All right, because go ahead, bro.
Oh, y'all ever seen Paul Mooney? Paul Mooney was talking to white folks. He said, "Look at her white, luscious skin. Look at her black nappy bitch hair." You know what I'm saying? Y'all ever seen them people right now? Yeah. How the fuck you make white beautiful, man?
And then you call it white.
So-called white.
It's so-called white.
Because part of his blessing, because the Most High gave him a kingdom, man. And the Most High is fair. He's like, I'm going to give you a kingdom and you're going to change reality, man.
Yeah.
So when you come in the kingdom, how you look is going to be considered white, man.
Yeah.
We're going to run with that for a while.
To prove that, look what happened to Simon Sosa. He was dog
That nigga Count Dracula now, man. That's not that shit. I don't even know what the kind of brown you call that, man. I don't even know what the fuck.
Lil' Kim.
Oh, that
Michael Jackson.
That's why, hey, Jeremiah 30, that's an incurable wound. That incurable wound is that broken image you have in your mind. That low self-esteem you have from this captivity, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
Go ahead, 6. For neither did the mischievous invention of men deceive us, nor an image spotted with diverse colors, the painter's fruitless labor.
The first image is Caesar Cesare Borgia.
Right.
This was put in our minds as we were children, man. All right, go ahead.
The sight whereof enticeth fools to lust after it.
Yeah, my sweet Jesus, man. All right, they got Jake my color with a tattoo of Caesar on him, man.
Said enticing fools.
Yeah, and we were once fools, but the Most High woke us out of that dead state, man. All right, but Esau created different a science, man. Mischievous inventions of the wicked, those doctrines, man. All right, even going to the blue eyes. Don't you know blue and green eyes is a result of you not having melanin in your iris?
That's right, the point.
Because that means that you can see the blue veins behind your eyes.
Your blood really blue.
Your blood blue, the blood vessels are blue.
That's why the Edomites love. You ever seen pumpkin? The Edomites be down in Louisiana. I don't know, but down here they always want to have pumpkin spice. They always want to eat carrot cakes and shit because they got weak eyesight from having blue eyes, man. They always wearing shades. You watch Edomite men. They always have shades.
Shades on.
Yeah, they got weak eyesight, man.
The sun don't even have to be out there like that. Nah, you gotta shine on.
It's all good.
Bang the brother up. Come on, like you can see them like a day like this. As y'all look around, they'll have shades on.
They got weak eyesight because they got leprosy of the eyes, man. You know?
You see the light-skinned women wearing the blue contacts and stuff, trying to look like Esau.
Hey, go ahead, bro. Hey, so I'm gonna say this too.
One more, right?
And the proof on that is that albinism. So when Jake have an albinism, that's what. And if we under the rules of Esau, if you're albino, that means you're superior.
Right.
But when Jake has albinism, he has no pick. He can't produce that pigment. So what color is his eyes when he has albinism? What color is his hair when he has albinism?
Blonde.
What color is his skin when he has albinism? White. But when the whole race has that shit, it's a blessing?
Yeah, that's right.
You know? Go ahead, bro.
I just wanted to say, about a year ago, we had this Edomite come down to the camp. He called himself a PhD in anthropology and this and that. And I just asked him a simple question, like, if you evolved in the cold, why is it you have recessive genes? If you don't have melanin in your eyes, that makes you more susceptible to get snow blindness. So the very fact that these devils exist proves evolution ain't real, because you're not fit to live on the earth.
Hey, if you have recessive genes, why are you called superior? Because you got dominant genes, right? They got recessive genes. Loud voice, big lips, big nose, dominant genes. Dark eyes, dominant genes. Recessive genes, blue eyes, green eyes, little lips, whatever. All right, recessive genes. How the fuck is that superior? Even in your science, you call it recessive.
Yeah,
right. In your science, it's inferior, man.
Well, you can't even sit out in the sun.
You can't even sit out in the sun because you're not a human.
Right.
You're not human, boy. You can't take the sun, boy. You know, Esau, he hates the sun. You know?
But he can't even survive in the cold.
Yep.
That's the crazy part. They say they evolved to look like that from living in the cold for millions of years. But if you evolved to live in the cold, wouldn't you have melanin in your eyes so you wouldn't get sun blindness?
Because the snow and the sun, that's...
Yeah. It's
Hey, if you the people of the Most High, when you be naturally born and equipped with these things.
That's right.
If you the people of the Most High, right?
Yep. And think about it, and I'm just going to say this at the scripture speak, man. The Most High gave us this melanin, right, this pigment, to maneuver on Earth. So these bodies we live in are Earth suits. He equipped these bodies so we can maneuver on earth.
And rule over other nations.
And rule over other nations. So when it's hot outside, right, what happens? You produce sweat, and that sweat evaporates and it makes your body cooler.
Yeah.
All right? And it's hot, your body, your melanin absorbs the heat of the sun. So the most